All right, so today we're going to make a film template to kind of overlay a picture using Affinity Designer, and we're going to use the alignment distribute vertically function, and we're also going to use the subtract function over here. So let's begin by first selecting a rectangle. Let's fill it with black. Okay, so once we do that, we've now got a black rectangle. All right, now the very first thing we want to do now, we're going to go down here to our rounded rectangle tool, and we're going to create some rounded rectangles. Now when we do this, we're going to want to fill these with white. Now we're going to go up to here, and we're going to copy, and we're going to paste. Now you see here I have two rounded rectangles. Control V allows me to copy. I'm going to do 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I'm going to make sure I've got my selection tool here. And I'm going to select one, and I'm going to go a little bit off frame with it. And then I run all the way to here. But notice how I only have 2 of those rectangles. I want to make sure I get them all. All right, now I got them all. And I'm going to go up to Layer, Alignment, and I'm going to distribute vertically. That actually looks really good. I've got a good, consistent alignment on that. Now, what I'm going to do here now, we want to make sure this goes to the edge here just like that. And then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste this. And then I'm going to move this group over to this side. Now it would appear that I have the beginnings of my film reel. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing here. I'm going to create the large screen here, and I'm going to place it kind of front and center because we want this to be a majority of what people see. Then I'm going to copy, I'm going to paste, and I'm going to go off screen with it. And then I'm going to edit. I'm going to paste another one. And I'm going to go off screen with it. Now, I select these. Make sure that they are selected. Well, let's do it this way. I grab everything. Everything in my panel I grab. Now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go to the subtract box. So when I click that, it will subtract whatever's on top. So let's go ahead and subtract it. Notice how now it all became one big panel. Now if I move this, oh, look at that. All of a sudden it cut away everything that wasn't film. So let's check this. I'm going to take my rectangle box here. I'm going to select it. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to make it pink. And I'm going to move it over to here. And now I'm going to move this forward, bring to front, and now it works. Perfect. All right, we've got our template. Now, what I'm going to do at this point now, I'm going to go to File, Place, and I'm just going to pick a picture of my dog here. Open. And then the Place button comes up. I grab it. And I want to put her in the center here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crop out the dog to crop it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply a layer. Now the new layer, we're going to make it an adjustment layer. Because I want to kind of red this thing out just because I want to, we're going to go through and we're going to go into the recolor. And I'm going to numb this down a little bit. And I think that's pretty good. And what I'm going to do at this point now, I'm going to stretch it out because what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to put it on top here so that I'm sure in what I'm doing. Okay, looks good. Looks good. And you see here, I'm just checking the sides of the mat. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to edit, copy, paste, edit, paste. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys off screen a little bit. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this curve and I'm going to move it up to the top. Now you can put some text over top of it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But now you've kind of got this idea that you've got this film in front of it. You've got a centerpiece here. And we learned how to use the subtract function and how to use the alignment distribute vertically function. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and if there's a tutorial that I can make for you, maybe you're dealing with something specific in Affinity Designer or any graphics program in general, shoot me a link in the comments and I will make you a tutorial to solve your individual problem. All right, thanks for watching, folks. Have a great one.